Oh, say, can you see the light? What's the problem with you? Shouldn't have turned down those cue cards. Oh.
I do my hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
I feel like shit.
Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
I feel like shit.
Baby, how you feeling?
I feel like shit.
Where the fuck is Aussie guy? Welcome in to the United States of Australia. I'm your host.
What the fuck is Aussie doing? Exactly what I just told you I was going to do backstage. You didn't think I was going to do it?
No.
Get out.
Okay.
Get out. Welcome back to the United States of Australia. I am the Aussie guy. And I was just talking backstage how I don't like starting the show. I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago and I put Robbie on the spot. And Robbie did as Robbie does. But we've got others here. We got my friend and yours, just Josh. How you doing, mate?
Doing good, sir. In a crazy week with the Dabbleverse, in which hiding behind your daughter and throwing out HROs on people. You know what's more fun than that? A Nintendo Wii!
Wee.
Let's go, Aaron! A Mario Kart!
And back from a nice stint away, enjoying himself, but he's bursting at the seams to talk Steel Toe and Gino and Dabbleverse stuff. Welcome back, our Northeast connection, NJ Ranger. How are you, brother?
What's up, fellas? Good to be back.
Welcome back, NJ.
It's good to have you back. Anything in particular you just want to return with? Something that stood out that you've just been dying to say into a microphone?
It was interesting for me yesterday to watch one Kevin Brennan do LawTube coverage. That was an interesting look for him, and let me be real, better than some other chodes that I've watched in that sector, which isn't saying much. But anyway, I digress.
You digress. Sorry, I realized that I wasn't on the chat screen. I thought, I'll go back to the chat screen and just see what the thoughts were on the beginning of the show. Robbie is the thick king from Young Old Vibes.
Yes.
This must have been before the show because then we got Where's Robbie?
How could you miss him?
That's a thick ass boy. Loving it. Just Jules with the oh no. Justice for Robbie. Moody says, thank God you're here, Dean. I thought you were eaten by Robbie for a second there. Yep. What a way to start the show. Completely on the fly, just thinking, oh, that's a good way to fuck with Robbie out of nowhere. Let's do it. Literally happened seconds before the show. I had that idea to fuck with him, and it was a rousing success. But we'll bring him back in his natural spot, the headliner. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
I do my hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
I feel like shit.
Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
I feel like shit.
Baby, how you feeling?
I feel like shit.
We already did it once. We don't have to do it again.
Yeah. I was going to say, for the audience, if you don't love the Robbie intro song, just know that what I get to see at the bottom of the screen every time I hit it is one of my favorite things in the world. So I knew he thought he was done for the night, and it's great.
Dealing with a sinus infection, then I gotta see my ugly face twice? What the fuck?
Anyway, it's been a big week. I'm doing a Chad Zoom. I'm just going to all my little buttons over here, just one after the other. But it's been a big week, so we better get to
Aaron's boring, and April adds nothing. It's gonna be great. We're scripting this morning. Come on. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp. It's gonna be It's gonna be mediocre as fuck. It's time for Movie and the Scram.
Shout out
Yes.
Rudy.
Yeah, I needed to stop. I should be used to you saying that now, and I should pause a fraction for you to say it, and then I go. Anyway,
We got to get Rudy in there.
we'll figure it out one day, or I will. Anyway, big week. Obviously, the talk of the town on Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and through the weekend has been the big HRO hearing that was scheduled, half an hour each, I believe, were the original scheduling of the two hearings. And what did that and Nick's go? Just Aaron's evidence on Nick's side went 3 hours, didn't it? 3 or 4 hours?
It's multiple
Absolute-
hours.
It's
Ridiculous.
it genuinely is like I actually found myself hating it. Just being like, why is this happening? Why is so much time being wasted on this nonsense? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's why are they putting so much time into it? Anyway, we got our first financial donation, and as we know, when you're talking steel toe, you got to talk goal, you got to talk money. So Wingus McDingus. Oh, there we
That's
go.
my boy.
Is this an NJ Ranger folk?
One of
Thank you
my
for the-
near and dear guys.
Is that euros or pounds? It's euros, isn't it?
Pounds.
Euro.
Pounds? Oh, it's pounds.
crap. That's right.
Bean cheese, bean cheese, bean cheese, bean cheese, bean cheese.
No, I want a bean and cheese burrito. Damn it.
Thank you very much for the £2. Anyway, what was I saying?
I have no idea.
Aaron,
yeah.
the evidence.
Sorry, yeah. For me, yeah, it is kind of annoying. I'm like, this is ridiculous that so much time is being spent on this. But I know, Josh, you've been having a good look at it this week. What were your takeaways from the big HRO hearing on Friday?
Well, I find it funny that Aaron is sitting here and trying to play the female victim in all of this with having the photos of him being topless presented as evidence. Like, what guy would do this? Seriously, Aaron has totally lost his mind. He's lost sight of the goal on this, but it's embarrassing. That alone just threw me off. It's like, what are you doing? What man is going to go in front of a judge? They're using topless pictures against me. You're a dude.
The
He's got
admission
beef with Aaron.
the admissions in court, which you're under oath, like it's perjury if you're lying. So to be doing that, the admissions are like, oh, dude, what are you doing? Are you just throwing yourself to the wolves to say the trolls get to you? This does hurt me. And but yeah, the clips that I pulled today, for the most part, are pretty related to that. Or there's an overall theme to the show. You'll pick up with the clips, but yeah, most of my thoughts will come sort of during the clips and how it sort of relates back to what he's talking about. But NJ, I know you've been all over it. So what are your thoughts?
Oh my god. Okay. For Aaron's button to be a focus of conversation in this legal setting. Like, okay, we're devoting judicial time to Aaron's penis. Like that, besides the whole circus aspect of it, and something that struck out to me, unrelated to that, that KB was laughing at, was that Mr. Melton, Mr. Imholt, that reminded me of like these motherfuckers are in the office at school. Like they got into a huge fight at lunch.
Yeah.
Mr. Melton, Mr. Imholt, can you? So that was worth the price of admission.
The worst part about it for me, I've said all along, I find Nick Ricada boring. It's just not interesting to me. I can't listen to him talk. He kind of drones on and on. And so I've never really been that interested. Plus, those two at least live close enough for this to be relevant. I wonder if Patrick's one does get dealt with a lot quicker because he's in Vegas, where they just go, well, what's the point of this? But anyway, so the Nick stuff I'm not as interested in, and there is a bit more of a legit threat quote unquote. I'm way more interested in what happens with Patrick and how that one goes. And because it's relevant to us as well. At the end of the day, we're doing the same thing Patrick does. So it does, if he could get a HRO on Patrick over this, then holy shit, the floodgates could open. You know what I mean? Robbie, you got any thoughts on what you've seen?
Yeah, mainly this.
If that considers shirtless men to be porn, what does that make wrestling be?
I'm starting to think more and more all the gay ops and all the things he says over the years. He might actually, at the very least, be bisexual, if not
Yes.
completely gay.
Mm.
Like, I don't know. And then Nick Ricada, it's like you were saying how he's boring. It's hard to ever take his side in anything. When I saw the room he was zooming in from, my God.
Yeah.
I mean, the cat was okay because I like cats, but the Joker and then Johnny Depp and then the glasses, like, how is this guy
Robbie, do you like his Miami Vice outfit that he wore to court?
I know, it's like, this guy's a former lawyer. What is he doing? He should know that, like, judges are petty enough to notice the stupidest shit. Including looking like a Miami Vice character from Grand Theft Auto. Like, what the fuck is going on? You're in Minnesota, dude.
I'm glad you bring that up, Robbie, because it's a great point. He does deserve a whack for that. Like, he's doing an Aaron in that instance and like giving a middle finger to the fucking court and
he was
all
even
that
leaning
shit.
a certain way, like intentionally trying to look cool when he was making himself look like an even bigger d-bag. It was not a good
No, I totally agree with you on that. And good call bringing that up because I had forgotten about that aspect. But yeah, and I've seen plenty of tweets from like sort of the Kiwi farm side of it that have been shredding Nick and shredding anyone involved on that side, which, like there's the two sides to it. Mine's more, I just don't care about Nick as opposed to, really fucking, I'm sure there's plenty to be annoyed about with Nick. I just don't pay attention to him. Aaron has me fascinated. I pay attention to Aaron. This is a fascinating dude. I can't believe how he gets so pumped up court week. Like, I think court, they talk about like psychopaths escalating. Like if you watch Aaron's last 4 or 5 years, how things have escalated with women, like he's almost feeling invincible at the moment. Whereas he's like, I'm not really getting punished at all at the moment, so far for any of this dumb shit that I'm doing. And he just sort of powers on. So court week is usually a pretty cocky Aaron. And yeah, he was feeling himself. Thanks to Stalin 19 on this instance this week. Because he clipped a couple of the things that was just like court week. This is what you go with. Oh no, hang on a minute. Wrong folder. Well, that's just heartbreaking. Here we go. So let me get my train of thought back. Yeah, so he's always feeling himself. He's always pumped up, but he's also always on the alert for the trolls. And in this instance, they'd been talking about issues with the chat or whatever, chat not working or things not working. And I don't know, you guys could judge, but I think this chat is kind of like a fair, reasonable person just asking a fair point. And then Aaron goes on quite the rant at them.
Could be. Redbird with $1 says, or you could pay a little attention to the chat at the start of the stream to make sure everything is functioning. I'm sorry.
All right, so before Aaron goes off, Aaron, like, he plays his intro video and song, etc., at the start of the stream, right? Not the start of the show, at the start of the stream. So he's got a couple of minutes to see what's going on with the chat, have a bit of a look, all of that. That's what the chatter is saying, right? Do you guys agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what this draws out of Aaron.
To make sure everything is functioning. I'm sorry. You must be watching drama podcasters who can't do anything on their own without a chat. You see, I'm a real broadcaster, and we can actually talk about things, and the chat can actually be a distraction when you're trying to just, talk spontaneously, discuss things that are going on. That's why.
So we're getting a lesson in broadcasting from Aaron for someone that I think is probably a fan of the show. That's just been like, oh, you can check the chat beforehand, be like, see what's going on. But no, he's got to get up on his high horse. This is one of the anti-steel toe crowd. Got to get him.
Sometimes you'll see me look off this way, not the camera, not the chat, not any. Look, I know in certain autistic parts of the internet, there is a vocal minority who goes, you should be looking at us all the time. What a real show does is it does a show because the vast majority of your audience wants you to do a show and entertain them.
Are you guys getting this?
Oh wait, let me.
Great points right here. Would have never
Yeah.
thought of this on my own.
Oh.
Show.
Sorry. I was getting distracted by his wise words of wisdom. I need to get back to the chat.
He's broadcasting.
Like at Stuttering John's Fingernails, real bright broadcasters play pretend radio in the basement in basketball shorts and wrestling t-shirts. Agreed. Baumet, hello Baumet, more like a vocal majority. Agreed. Yep. That's what Aaron does a lot of his show, where he just reads a chat and goes, yeah, right, and then reads another chat. It's like, what are you talking about when you're going off about how much of a pro you are? It's ridiculous. Anyone else got thoughts before I continue?
Oh, these are the same people that he's going to end up begging for money from 5 minutes later. So let's alienate them at the top of the show.
And you wonder why you don't hit the goal. You wonder why you don't hit the goal, NJ.
Exactly.
And it's funny you bring that up because there will be more alienating in the clips to come. I just wanted to get a hobo chili recipe up before it disappeared. Nice still. Aaron has 3 bald spots on one head. Yeah, it's pretty good enough. I need to learn how to zoom so we can zoom. But I think we're talking. Oh, damn, you guys can't see my cursor, are you? Because I was going to go here.
And here.
But anyway, each side of the head, just in front of the headphone thing. I wonder if he's shifted headphone positions. Maybe that's, he's realized that that's where his headphones sit a large part of the time, and it's wearing away at his hair. So he shifted it back, but then it's just going to push it back further, isn't it? Like, say, good job, hobo. You got me riffing on fucking bald spots, hey? Doing an Aaron, proud of myself for my riffing.
You go to the chat. What you should be doing is going to the chat like a radio show goes to the phones. The chat replaces the phones. That's always been our deal. It's always worked so well. And I think if you just live in the why even have a show if you're just going to live in the chat? Go into Reddit.
Honestly, I agree with him. Yeah, but no, I agree with him in terms of I'm not a fan of just reading the chat. Shmuel Buckman likes to do it. Me and Eckel have got this competition going on of who can take the most shots at Shmuel while still promoting. Add Shmuel Buckman on YouTube. Go give him a sub, give him a like. But Shmuel loves to read the chat, but now he's getting flustered because there's 30 people in the chat, whereas there used to be 7 and blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, well, maybe just go to the chat when you see something interesting. Then don't bring up someone saying, "Hey, I'm here," stuff like that. Anyway, but the chat is a great tool to go to if you see something in the chat that's like, oh, fuck, that's great. That's very, very funny. Or that creates discussion or whatever. Then, yeah, it's a great tool. So I agree with his overall point. It's the smug fucking way he's delivering it when he's guilty of everything that he fucking points out when he's criticizing people. So that's what's crazy about Aaron and the way he does it.
A Discord and just talk to people that way. But we provide, there are people in the chat who go, no, put the shows in the chat. No. I bring the show that allows you to be the chat.
Oh, of course.
Well, thank you, Aaron.
I got some news for you, Aaron. All these people in my chat right now would be in another chat if I wasn't on. It's nothing special, dude. Everyone's just hunting around YouTube. Who's live that that I'm familiar with and possibly enjoy a little bit or control a little bit, whatever your game is. But yeah, it's nothing special, dude. It's amazing how he goes on these rants about how they're the best show and they do it the best.
Oh my God, look at him. He's got this face like, I'm laying down the law. I know.
Yeah.
What a douche.
Yeah, this is like a magisterial version of your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
Yeah. No, to me, this is that's Kevin Garnett has just dunked on somebody, right? Because in his mind, he believes that he's dunking on all us right now, going like laying this down to us. You guys just live in your chat and blah blah blah, like just killing us, crushing us. Meanwhile, this is an insane attitude to have. This face right here that he's putting on. You should never be this confident and proud of anything you've said on your dumb podcast. It's insane.
And you guys do a great job with it. Don't be insecure. You do a wonderful job. You do incredible work in the chat because I put on such a great show. We feed off of each other. It's wonderful. I know
He's making me want to go to the chat all show now. He's such a douche. I know our chat is really good and there's funny people and we could go back and forth with the chat all night. We definitely could.
He's making it sound like a Peaches and Herb chat when it sounds like it's more like an Ike and Turner fucking type. Ike Turner and Tina Turner fucking type shit, man. That's what I'm saying.
Aaron Imholt quotes us here, says this motherfucker addresses his chat all the time. No, I know. That's what we get these rants out of, is him addressing the chat. It's hilarious, but yes. What fucking hell? I was supposed to be getting ready for my next clip. So the next one is Chatter writes in, this used to be all super chats, by the way. It'd be like someone with $5. Now it's just grabbing a free chat and going and wants to argue with someone. He does that when he's feeling himself. And in this instance, the chatter is like, you're going over the top a little bit with obsession. No, that was someone else, actually. Sorry. He said, now I forget what he said. It'll say it in the clip. It's in the clip. So anyway, I'll just play it.
Hey, buddy, you're on the right side of history over here. Enjoy the W. Mad Move says, as fun as it is beating up on Aaron, nobody beats up on me. It's an obsession.
There we go. There we go.
Yes.
So this is important. See, this is what I was saying. Some of my thoughts on the HRO will come up as we go through these clips. So Rocco at Big Dabbler on Twitter, Tukey, El Harible, etc., was live tweeting the hearing, and at one point, Aaron said that the trolling, when he bows up to the trolls and talks shit to them, that it's all a fake. That's a misdirect. Like, this stuff is very damaging and hurtful to him. So he's either lied under oath, or this right here, what he's about to tell you, is crushing him and breaking him completely.
As fun as it is beating up on Aaron, nobody beats up on me. It's an obsession. They're all chasing me. It's only beating up if I feel it's beating up. I think it's adorable.
I love that it's chasing him. This clip just fell in my lap because I'm subscribed to Stalin19 on YouTube. I clicked on this clip. And I was like, there's a fucking bunch of homework saved. Thank you, Stalin19. Stalin, STALLYN-19 on Venmo. Help the brother out.
Hook the brother up.
Only beating up if I feel it's beating up. I think it's adorable. It does get.
Well, you said in court that you do feel like it's beating up and you need a restraining order. That's what you said in court. And this was only earlier this week, maybe Monday, Tuesday region of the week. So
he was fears for his life.
And also,
Genuine
if you don't feel like if you never get beat up, why would you ban somebody specifically from super chatting after one very funny super chat? You would never do that, right, Aaron?
Yeah. Anyway, there's plenty more to come on this. He's gonna just make more of an ass of himself.
It's sad when it moves to obsessive. Mad Move, come on. Too much internet. It's all obsessive. It's all obsessive. When you're a grown man, why?
There it is. Here it is. All right, alienate your audience. You want to alienate your audience? The people that he begs for donations every day for a minimum of 7 hours, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He sits there begging these people, telling him to give him money. This is what he thinks of them.
It's all obsessive. When you're a grown man watching another grown man constantly, you're at the very least gay and at the very most obsessive. But you provide us.
At the very least, gay.
Yeah,
potentially super gay.
Well, to be fair, that's the biggest insult you can get in Aaron's world. So he's starting with a pretty heavy one, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
The minimum. But yeah, it's what's funny is if that's the case, I'm more gay and obsessive towards Patrick Melton than Aaron Imholt. Like, it's very easy to find clips to goof on, Aaron. It's very difficult to find someone to listen to for 4 hours that you are entertained by the whole 4 hours. Obviously, Patrick's not the only one, but I would suggest he's the one that does the longest shows that I've listened to the whole thing. When he does 6-7 hours or whatever, and I listen to the whole thing. But there's plenty of others that are doing it now. And if you're a fan of it, like I know you're a big MLC guy, NJ. Kevin Brennan does the odd 4, 5, 6 hour show these days, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. And look, they're hit or miss. Yesterday was a little bit of a miss, but yeah, no. And also for tangential to what Mubi said, I've seen this cope recently in a lot of corners. The painting something as obsessive. It's like, okay, I saw again a critic of the Doom Felicia expose, if you will, say, man, Felicia is crazy, but this is also crazy. This is obsessive. And it's like, okay, it's like saying, wow, Ken Burns, what a freak, doing like 19 hours on baseball. Geez, get a life. Like, is documenting something is obsessive? Like, is one of the biggest copes I've seen recently.
I'm currently working on something, which I'm probably, I guess you'd call it a third of the way through it, where I know what the final product is and it's all written, but am I able to pull it off as a whole, right? And it is related to Aaron, as, all of my streaming stuff is, or, YouTube stuff is. But it became about, can I pull this off? Like, I gave myself a massive challenge. And if I can't pull it off, I'll let you guys know what it was. But it was a huge challenge that I set myself. And I feel like I can pull it off. But it's all about being able to do that. Like, I came up with an idea that I think is funny, that will have an impact. And I'm hoping I can pull that off. It's not about Aaron. Like, yes, he's the topic, but it's about being creative and creating content. That's what he doesn't get at all. Like, putting together clips like I've been doing recently. It's fun to go, oh, here's a whole bunch of shit I can link together and have this fucking package that'll, hopefully make people laugh and understand how much of an amazing, hypocrite at the least, at the very least. We'll do it at the least gay, at the worst obsessive. I'll go with hypocrite at the least, at the most it's psychopath. That's the range we're working with, but at least a hypocrite. Anyone got anything else before I hit play?
Well, I was gonna say, I guess that makes Robbie and I gay for listening to Ben Maller 5 times a week, 14,000 seconds a fucking night. Seriously.
That's another one. The hours and hours and hours of Ben Maller I listen to. Like, I've switched my focus into different things.
But like you said, it's what entertains you. And what's gay about that, Aaron?
Well,
that's his go-to.
Also, yeah, that's a great point. I tweeted about this part of the clip this week, but you look at his shirt, it's an NWO shirt, a wrestling shirt, but other men's merchandise.
Yes.
The obsession on like listening to another man like over and over constantly. the random movie quotes that he pulls out, like, is that obsessive? The amount of times he's watched, Casino or all these different movies so he can quote them at will. Like, it's you always projection. Like, that's where you got to end it with.
Or the amount that he's watched Kumia to watch him pull these 50-year-old movie quotes out of his ass.
Yes,
is what it really is.
Yeah, that's a great point bringing that up, because Kumia would bring a movie quote in context for comedy. Aaron just goes, here's a chance to do a movie quote, and just shoehorns it in, and then quotes a whole scene because he's that bonkers about it. And it's like, well, why are you still going? Why are you still quoting this scene? Like, it's gone. We're done.
A fun little avenue to, poke fun at him and drive him insane. And yeah, if you're going to make fun of someone and you're going to go after somebody, you can't go.
Boys, notepads out. Now, notepads out. Let's make sure we've got all of Aaron's rules.
Make fun of someone.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Someone, you're going to go after somebody. You can't go unhinged and angry when they just smirk and prod you a little bit. Then you lose. You can't pick the fight.
I didn't know that it was just as easy as that. So as long as no one goes unhinged, you're still in the game.
A smirk and a prod. Just let it go. Let it go.
The one person right now with criminal charges for a crime against another human being is this dumb cunt right here. But everyone else is unhinged by his smirk. Yeah, Aaron, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. But no, keep trashing women when your sentencing is on October 2nd. You have a history of crimes against women. Perhaps lay off the slagging off women constantly, you fucking moron.
That's a great point, because it reminds me I don't know if you saw this whole expose of these liberal YouTube content creators being paid by this dark money group. Okay, and I posted somewhere with screenshots of David Pakman the day after the election, where he's complaining about losing 10,000 subscribers from his 3 million. He's like, no, we need to do like what the right does, and we need to gather around independent media. And then he's saying the same. This was basically their defense of this, was that, hey, we need to do what the right to, so why are you guys mad at us? And I posted the famous Dr. Manhattan when he's sitting on Mars. It is November 2024, and I'm complaining about lost subscribers. It is August 2025. I'm complaining about lost subscribers. That's Aaron with, it is August 2024, and I have an HRO. It is August 2025, and I have an HRO. He's just sitting there on Mars, like, contemplating this shit.
Well, I was almost going to bring clips of just Aaron talking about. There you go, Balmut, by the way. Put the super tip link I'd forgotten to, and Balmut said, "Can you put the super tip link?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, definitely. I could definitely do that." Look at that, Ewa coming in with £2. Thank you very much, Ozzy. Please pin the super tip link to the chat. I think I pinned it. Did I pin it? Yep. Yeah, I pinned it. Thank you, Ewa, though. Thank you for the £2. Just to tell everyone how to give me more money at supertip.gg/USOA. Now pinned in the chat. What was I saying? Fuck. Before all that.
I'm sorry I cut you off.
Yeah. I don't know, but straight away, Baumut's damn it. Who was it that put it in the chat? I was about to say Baumut coming in. But yeah, someone in the chat was not happy with it. They think it's an infection of Carl. And I'm like, yeah, I probably am just copying what I hear other people do. So I've got to think of better ways of saying it. So over on Super Tip, James Baumut is the man. Always looks out for us, is Baumut. And he's coming in with, this Josh guy is pretty good. Oh, hang on. There it is. This Josh guy is pretty good when he actually speaks. Thank you, Balmer.
Thank you, Balmer. I stayed off the weed, Balmer. I stayed off the weed today.
Oh, you were saying that he should avoid, again, given his history, given his Pat Dixon-like past with women, he should avoid crapping all over women.
Slagging on the chicks.
Yeah, I think if you're going to go in, thank you. If you're going to go in trying to act like you've learned something and, you deserve a little bit of leniency, etc., probably wouldn't want to have stuff of you slagging off women and, being pretty aggressive. Some of those statements, comments against pretty antisocial, like, I'm a free speech guy. It's not about that at all. Say whatever the fuck you want. It's more, dude, think about it. Like, think about your own life at this point. Like, he was carrying on about parenting and shit like that. It's like, what you're doing to your kids is not good for your kids. Think about that. Think about if you do actually get locked up for 30 days, 90 days, or something, because you've been a dummy.
All this stuff is his kids can see one day. Now, granted, it's online. It's not like super permanent. It's not like it's like an article or something. But everything he says, his kids will see if they want to. And yet, it's just, I don't know. I couldn't imagine carrying. It's one thing to say things before you have kids or do things before you have kids. That's why I always is like, when people are like, oh, why would you post in that magazine, or why would you be a porn star? It's like, they're not thinking about that before they have kids. But afterwards, it's like, I don't know. His kids are going to hate him. That's all.
100.
Actually, the Aaron Himolt Father of the Year clip that I put up on the channel, I've done pretty well. It went over 1K views.
You killed it.
Which is great. And I want that spread. Like, go share it again. Everyone go back and share it around because that's the one. I normally call him Toe. In our descriptions, all of that, I'll call him Toe or the Toe, etc. That one, I want that video to pop up when you Google Aaron Imholt. A video of showing all of the shitty things about him as a father.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, the edit job was good. The edit job was good. I can't remember what that line was from Aaron that you kept throwing in there, like "fuck those kids" or something, but it got me every time. I'm like,
well, the one that was all throughout it was a bullet of coke next to my daughter.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. I wanted to just hammer home that there was a bullet of coke next to his daughter, and he said that so many times on his show because he was owning Nick with it. I say, do you think about your own responsibility in this for a minute, maybe?
I am a neglectful parent. That's what that basically.
That's what
like
he's
we
screaming.
could translate that as, yeah.
I have fatherly things to do. The lawn needs mowed.
And like one of the others, he tells a story of what is it? His daughter said, "You're the only one that ever comes to check on how we're doing." And again, it's like, so you're admitting that you dump the kids, you all go off in a room together, and then occasionally you come out to check on the kids. Like, so you're just as bad as them, but you every now and then pop your head out the door and say, "You're right, kids? Everything all good?" Yeah, good one, Aaron. Fucking idiot.
Right? And then lose your cool. That's how I've beaten you over and over again. So
isn't that great? How good is that? We've just been going over all of his legal problems, all of the bad parenting he's admitted to, and he's just like, I've just beaten you over and over again. He is fucking incredible. He is incredible.
How I've beaten you over and over again. So I'm trying to give you the tools to make it close, because right now it's a blowout in favor of me. Angelica's doll, we can't do a dating contest for me.
Oh, yeah, that's the end of that.
Yeah.
If I give the slightest fuck about where that goes. I do like to put in, every now and then I like to grab some of his riffing, when he's like, there's like most people don't see the clips, because every now and then I delve deeper into the show and think, let's see what I can find when he's actually covering stories. And it's just boring. It's not, you know, you might find a nugget here and there, but it is mainly just boring in my eyes. Maybe some people like it. It's the stuff between the stories and all that. But every now and then you catch him in a bit where he's like, I'm killing right now. And you see this, he's a completely different guy. When he thinks he's killing and a bit is fucking rolling, he's got this swagger that's completely different to when he's talking to the haters and all of that. Next up, this is a quick one, just a setup. He says, what I'm about to play, I'll play it first. It's just a reminder that Aaron doesn't watch any of this fucking Dabbleverse nonsense. We'll hear him say it. Oh, hang on, I got out of it. Oh, do you want to say something, NJ?
No. I was saying no. He doesn't watch. Of course not.
Yeah, no, definitely. So we'll just confirm that.
Well, you know me. I don't watch this stuff. You need to get me some info here. Sanford son with $5.
You got to get the Sanford son with $5 in there. So as everyone knows, we all know, Aaron doesn't watch this stuff. I thought I'd play that because then this clip, he's talking about the damaged people that are really affected by their obsession with steel toe.
About how you feel. Because if there's one thing I've learned in dealing with the Steel Toe Hate Squad, even guys like Carl.
Steel Toe Hate Squad, that was his latest one. Yeah, I wish I remembered that. We should one of the artistic people out there. Can you make the Steel Toe Hate Squad logo? We'll get them on some leather jackets. You know, all the big time players in the Hate Squad can have the leather jackets.
Steel Toe Hate Squad. Even guys like Carl and those people, it's that when people who don't feel heard develop a hatred, it can get really irrational.
Now, I'm going to be a little bit narcissistic here, but some of the things Aaron's talked about this week, it gives me a sense that there's a lot of talking to me without mentioning me, just because he said all of a sudden, you know, these people are looking into me like they're pulling all these old clips. And, you know, over the last couple of weeks, I've been putting out some clips of, you know, some stuff, old stuff of Aaron's and that. But he names Corndiff. He names Pretty Antisocial. I know he's seen the stuff. He gets tagged in it every time. Even though I don't tag him, someone always tags him to let him know that it exists. So it's interesting. And when he said there, people feel like they're not being heard, I thought might have been a little bit of a nod to me there.
People who don't feel heard develop a hatred. It can get really irrational, and it can get really weird and really fucked up, and it can wreck your soul. I've watched it wreck people's soul.
Did you hear that? You're wrecking his soul.
Yes.
He sees a wrecked soul every time he looks in the mirror.
I just won that back. All right? Just catch this again. Remember the clip I just played before? You don't watch any of this stuff. You don't see it. So it's just
irrational, and it can get really weird and really fucked up, and it can wreck your soul. I've watched it wreck people's soul. And then you go.
He's watched it wreck the souls of Carl and Patrick and Pretty Antisocial and Corndiff and all these people.
Like the people, I can only view this through my own prism.
Yeah,
I've watched people who have become so obsessed with me that it's become unhealthy for their life, and they develop just like even a look in their eye.
Oh God, oh my God. Oh,
you get that steel toe look in your eye. Come on.
The steel
like
toe
Dateline
stare.
Miami.
There it is right there. I mean, look at
it's
it.
It's like the murder, not Dateline Miami, but like the Dateline murder show. It's like, but then.
So these people that he doesn't watch, he doesn't watch any of this shit, but he's seen it in their eyes. Because we're all out posting photos on social media and shit, right? No, the only way you'd see the eyes is watching the show, right? Watching clips, but he sees it. Thank you very much to Principled Uncertainty. Oh, man. There we go. Thank you for the $10. Oh man, I should have thought about this. There we go. Luckily for everyone, here I have nothing to say. Have some nearly worthless pounds, I guess. Pounds are fantastic. Well, that works out for it. Actually works out in principle uncertainty's benefit because the pounds are very, very valuable piece of currency. They dominate the American dollar. Certainly dominate the Australian dollar. Australian dollar's piss weak. Thank you, Principled Uncertainty.
That Aaron freeze is like a Minnesota State Trooper ad right there. We will see you before you see us.
That's a good edit.
Yeah, and it's also a great thing to point out. These faces. Have a look at some of these faces when he's paused. And does it seem like this is a man having a good time?
There's anger there. There's some serious anger.
Busting balls and all that. Yeah.
That's like, it just looks like you got sick, like you got a virus of some sort. And so I don't want anybody in my audience.
Does Aaron listen to the criticism that he gets and just go, I'll say that about them next week? Because everyone's pretty much been talking about the fact that he's snapped, like he's having a breakdown. It's all overwhelming because it's just been some pretty insane nonsense. So he's either doing an insane bit to, I don't know, maybe plead insanity if he goes back to trial or something. He went insane from the coke and all that. But it's pretty bonkers behavior that's been that he's been throwing out there on his show recently.
He's again, I'm thinking about literally this time last year or this time, give or take a couple of weeks, where I hear him, he's, the autists in the basement and they're seething about I'm having a great. It was literally the episode before his HRO last year, and he didn't explain why there wasn't going to be a show that Thursday morning. And I'm literally sitting here thinking, Aaron, I am watching you on my phone on a beach in Greece drinking an ice cold Alpha beer. Like, Aaron, I am not only am I outside the basement, I'm outside the fucking country. Like, I can multitask, and maybe every hater, but this is a Brendan Schaub cope. And I know that Aaron would think that Brendan Schaub's a clown. Well, like, okay, doesn't give you pause that your stock responses are the same as a dude with noticeable CTE? I rest my case.
No, it's a great point. And some of the things like you say, he talks about, go touch grass and like spend time with your kids if your parents or whatever. And also his thoughts on compiling all these clips is that takes hours to do. Aaron has no skills at all. He doesn't have a single skill in life. The thing he thinks he's skilled at, he is being mocked for on a fucking daily basis, right? That's his skill, is what he gets laughed at for. But he's got nothing else. Like he put a video changing a tire because people didn't think he could change a tire. And it's like, dude, I could possibly create a wheel from scratch with just a hunk of steel at this point. There's so many things I could do in life that doesn't need to be streaming. And he's taken W's for his current YouTube numbers being basically the same as our YouTube numbers, but we're just a little flea, and he's this big time show. Like it's very amusing. You've got nothing else, Aaron. This is all you got. We're doing this for funsies, and people still like to donate. As I think this was a while ago. Apologies, Principal Uncertainty. Yeah, that was. How long ago was that? Anyway, thank you for being a member for 3 months. His face looks like it's trying to escape. Not bad. I'm sure that was another good pause on the screen at the time. And we also have wait, a bit further down, isn't it? Say it with me, Robbie. Sorry, Kim Nicholson. Thank you for the $2. Say it with me, Robbie.
Come on, Robbie.
Go Ducks FKT. What's that one?
FGB.
FAI. Aaron M. Holt's the last one. Gino Bisconte. Keanu Thompson. All right, there we go. All right. GB threw me off because it's just Gino to me. You know, it's like, sure, you know, he's just Gino. I didn't think about the Bisconte. That took me a minute. Thank you, Kim Nicholson, who made Chad Zumach post an old picture with a woman just to make it look like he's out with a girl. That's wild, Chad. Like, I don't shit on Chad. I don't usually shit on Chad. That's fucking crazy, dude. As soon as I looked at that picture, I was like, how old's that picture? You did not look anything like that anymore.
Like a noticeably old picture too. Not like even okay, here's 5 years ago, here's me with, or I didn't update my Tinder profile kind of shit. Like that's archival ass photo.
Yeah, it was crazy. That's crazy.
Took me a second to get the joke, and then I realized there's a compass looking thing on my
Oh, Robbie, Stash. Robbie has so much mass. He comes with his own compass. Very good. We've got Cash coming in more ways than one. It's actually Cash who has hit us up on Super Tip with a voice tip, which I'm very excited about.
I was thinking about moving to Australia or maybe New Zealand because I hear that they are looking for someone to revolutionize the airwaves down under. Boo. Jesus H. Christ. I forgot Dean and Moody are near there. I can't do that. I am afraid of them. Maybe I will move to the Northwest. Boo. I was thinking about moving to Australia or maybe New Zealand because I hear that they
are. Boo. He scares easy.
I'm going to say it. All right, just for funsies, but I'm going to say it. I think Aaron is fucking frightened of me. He's genuinely scared of me. I think he is internally embarrassed about what happened on his show, and embarrassed as a broadcaster. This is not about me, and I've said this before. It's got nothing to do with me. Aaron, as a broadcaster, is embarrassed by that because that's not how a broadcaster handles himself in that situation. And I think I genuinely hurt him that day by asking him questions he didn't want to be asked.
He doesn't want to tarnish his record, Ozzy. I mean, it's a perfect record of 2.
Anyone that pale get that red without the sun beating down on them the way he did.
Yeah, you got very red. I got to go back. Cash, thank you so much. I think I did a terrible job of thanking you for a very generous, what was it, $26
thank you, Cash.
Put all those voices in. So thank you, Cash. It's,
fingers are so fucked up I can't even make the prayer symbol. Jesus Christ.
And Cash has looked after us this week. Cash is actually sponsoring the Piss Break clip of the week, this week. So, and the Piss Break clip of the week is a bit of fun, but fuck, we're going all night at this rate because we have not got to the past Aaron yet. We're still sitting on present Aaron, and I got past Aaron clips.
No future Aaron.
Oh wow, and I've still got more present Aaron. I might make a call in a second. Let's go with therapist Aaron.
Oh, perfect.
We gotta love therapist Aaron because, as we all know, he went to therapy for a month, so he's got to know about it.
I don't want to do anything like that. I want you to feel comfortable in expressing yourself because one thing I've learned in the last year and a half is that if you have unexercised trauma, it can f you up for the rest of your life.
So this is what we were just talking about, right? He's got unexercised trauma from me that he hasn't dealt with, and that's why, he can't get on with life anymore. No, how wild to think that people trolling you on the internet have unprocessed trauma and not think about the fact that you are about to get sentenced for a crime where you've really fucked up and may have potentially got yourself a short jail term. You've decided to take HROs out on 2 guys with no benefit to you whatsoever, like only a financial drain, if anything, because you've had to get yet another lawyer to deal with this one. Like, it's a mental breakdown does kind of feel like what it is. Like, these are insane choices to be making at a time where you should just be trying to squeak your way out of this revenge porn thing, get away with as little as possible, put your head down shut your fucking mouth. Well, not shut your mouth. You got to do your show, but in terms of stop going to stuff that is going to get you in trouble, or make you be looked at in a bad light by the courts when you have sentencing in a month. I think it's a month from now.
Yeah.
Is sentencing. Anyway, that was my thoughts on that one. You guys got any thoughts? That was a short one.
I just personally, like I said, I think the whole thing's crazy. Didn't this guy have to admit in court that he watches cuck porn? I mean,
yeah.
he's broken. He's fucking broken. You're under oath. You have to basically spill the guts on this shit. I mean, it's embarrassing.
Actually, I think all these last few ones are very short, so we can rip through these. This one is Aaron. As we all know, Aaron made Karmic. You know what I mean? He popularized him. Yeah. No, he made him. But he's a bit worried about where Karmic's at the moment. So let's see what Aaron's thoughts are.
Train, but apparently now that's gone too. Am I going to have to rescue the boy? I mean, he's going to have to take an ample dose of I told you so. But I mean, I'll rescue the kid. He's got a good heart.
Karmic, first of all, congratulations. There's not many that Aaron will play a clip of. He'll do 30 seconds of towing the lie if he's paid for it on a Rumble Friday. But for Aaron to pull up a clip of somebody and play it means he thinks you're the most pathetic, dumb loser on the planet, because he's only done it to recent times. I think he's done an Ashley Cummings clip. He'll bring up maybe a Jake Hudson. I don't know. He doesn't bring up clips of people that might make points that he's going to be worried about. So yeah, that says a lot, Karmic, about that one. But Aaron's going to save him. So let's look at Aaron's history. All right, his current co-host, Johnny Crutches, suffering from MS, needs a GoFundMe to get out of his baby mama's basement, I believe. So Johnny's crushing it in life. Do we go to the drunk Oz that you just couldn't have on your show anymore because he was a drunk? We go to him. Do we go to your ex-wife who you describe as a coke whore? Is that someone we should point to for your prowess in this game? What about Adrian Washington, who sent you a cease and desist? Yeah, Karmic, get on the dial. Yeah, get Aaron on the dial. Life will get better. Jesus Christ, Aaron. He's the best.
Aaron, I would agree with him that he made Karmic in terms of he made Karmic as like a homunculus in his lab to replace Johnny Crutches, who is feeble of body. He wanted one that is strong like bull. But again, as it happens with mad science, he came out a little bit malformed and like not what Aaron expected, and so he cast him into the woods. So he's right in a way.
Yeah, I agree. Ross Dogg's Broken Spirit. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. Robbie misses Russell Wilson. Robbie not a Seahawks fan, so
yeah.
Russell Wilson might be the most cringeworthy thing.
He's straight ass.
This side of the toe.
Big agree.
And thank you, Mr. Blue Sky. That's Norwegian krona, I believe, 50 Norwegian krona. The Beggy monster tried to escape through the top of Aaron's skull a couple of weeks ago, forming a horn. Talk about internal struggles.
It's like a fucking volcano erupting.
That was, and he was like talking about how he was trying to lance it with a pin and all that stuff. Good times. Yeah, nasty. Bit of cheap vodka on it. Makes it fucking go away.
Laser removal.
Now I've distracted myself. I added the clip. Oh, I don't know. I can see the title of it just there. It's fine. This clip is now again. This is a man. He filed HROs against 2 people. Now again, the Nick one. Sure, he's got a history. Nick lives within an hour. The other HRO is to a man in Las Vegas that makes fun of him on the internet. So I just thought this clip was interesting in relation to that.
Nothing but respect for Kevin Brennan. Nothing.
You can still have nothing but respect for Kevin Brennan. I don't understand what's the thing that changed this. You understand you both talk into microphones like assholes for super chats. Like, there's no reason there needs to be anything personal. None of this should be personal. This should all be an act. This should all be just doing a show. But so many of you guys treat this like it's real life.
What? It shouldn't be personal. It should all be an act.
Yeah.
Why were you in court then? Getting
Can't
a
make this
HRO?
up.
Like, it's mind-boggling. Like, it really, at this point, you're speechless. Of like, you're literally the only one going after people legally in real life. Like, what are you talking about?
And no, to your earlier point, when he plays a clip of somebody, he needs an opponent that is like a medieval training dummy. He's not going to go into battle unless, because again, when he's his criticism of Karmic being like, I got nothing but respect for Kevin Brennan, and that's dumb. That's dumb. But okay, me sitting on the couch, I can diagnose this. We don't need the king of all media, Aaron Imholt, to come down from Mount Ida to grace us with his knowledge on this. He only will pick, again, kind of like the situation with you and him on Uzi, that he thought, because of his bravado, he thought that, oh, this is a no-name guy, so I'm going to be able to steamroll him. And in the words of Kevin Brennan, and how'd that work out?
Over on Super Tip, they get a Principal Uncertainty coming back with another $10. Says, question, I'm going to read it first before I bring it up. Let's go. Actually, no, I'll just do this. I'll do this instead. Question for each of the panel. What madness do you think Aaron will be involved in by this time next year, bearing in mind that he is the strangest man to ever live? Co-host, jail, asylum. Yeah, that's tough. Who am I going to throw under the bus to start with this? Oops. Let's try that. No, we'll try that. There we go. Robbie.
Oh, yeah. What a surprise. Who are we going to throw under the bus first? Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll throw Robbie under the bus.
Somebody that'll stop the bus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The bus might not be...
Keep explaining how you knew it was coming, but you're still not prepared.
It's the duality of me, you know? It's like...
100%.
I don't know if I'm allowed to... I wouldn't be surprised if he bridges himself by this time next year. Let's put it that way.
Bridges himself.
I like how you put that. Bridges himself. I do like that.
Never heard that one before, so that's pretty good. I like that. He loves himself too much to do that. I don't think he would. I could see potentially like perhaps like a DV complaint, maybe a DV arrest where things, things have been escalating little by little over the last few years, and there's been, the April allegations, which are not. The allegations are not punching or anything, but maybe there's a decent shove that comes up where he's back in jail because it's a violation of probation or whatever may happen to be. So that's what I would call it as, is probably, in jail because perhaps a domestic situation went a little bit further than it should have. NJ?
I'm going to go with the co-host angle, even though it's not strictly a co-host thing. What bridges does he still have left to burn? Johnny Crutches, who is pathetic. That's his reek. That's his Renfield. He's never going anywhere unless, God forbid, I don't wish something really unfortunate happens. His ass is going to be there. Gino and Kiki. They're not known for turning on people on a dime and for no reason, right?
There's nothing real there in that whole thing. You know, they're all fake people that are just using each other. Like, he is all Kiki and Geno have got. The only time Kiki gets views is because she's talking about some Aaron Imholt related situation that she's inserted herself into because she thinks she's important. Nobody gives a fuck about Geno. I'm the only cunt watching Geno. Nobody fucking cares. The video I pulled clips from has fucking under 400 views on YouTube. Now, I know perhaps people don't know about his YouTube channel, but the way Geno talks about who he thinks he is crazy. Nobody gives a fuck about Geno. So yeah, the big one is Ashley and the kids, but I think he cares enough about the new persona of being a dad that Ashley's got him by the balls now, and I think she's got him under wraps pretty good. By the way, here's something for you. So again, shout out to Stalin19, who's helped me out a lot with the clips I've put together. He got me onto to a site where you can type in keywords and search the whole channel. You know, you're not having to go to a specific episode. You can search the whole channel. What I found interesting, I was trying to find something specific, and I typed in a bunch of keywords. And two of the keywords were my daughter.
Okay.
And then on from that, I typed in my kids for another search. When do you think, have a little bit of a guess of when like the first searches came up for Aaron talking about his kids? You want to take a guess? Want to take a stab at it? I'll give you a clue. Some people got arrested around this time.
June, May of last year. Oh, there we go.
June 2024. June, July, August 2024. All of a sudden, there's all these fucking my kids. The things before that in like 2023, 2022 was just like, I got to pick my kids up today, and then that's it. The conversation moves on. This was like
he's playing the kids card from the bottom of the deck.
Bottom of the deck, Robbie.
Bottom of the deck.
Bottom of the deck. It's fucking crazy. He's just so transparent. Like you can map his like just doing searches on his YouTube channel, searching keywords, you can map what's going on in his life because he hammers certain words home when he's fucking onto a certain topic. And yeah,
it reminds me of when a player will have a scandal, or like when Pac-Man Jones kept getting arrested, and so he does this sit-down interview, but he drags this kid into this camera with him. It's like, I can't be that bad. Look at my kid, you know?
Yeah.
I can't remember what's left of this. Let's check it out.
You thinks you're in an actual relationship with me. It's
oh yeah, that's not fucking who cares. I assume he's talking about Melton. He put it in his HRO. I think that Melton thinks that Aaron is like he's in a relationship with Aaron and blah blah. So, like he watches these movies and believes them, I think. You know, like whether like the fan, like the movie The Fan, where the fan is obsessed with the certain player and kidnaps him and blah blah blah. Movies like that, Aaron thinks that's going on in his life when there's just people goofing on him and making him the butt of their jokes, I guess. Robbie, what you laughing at, mate?
This might be the meanest thing everyone's
said
to me.
Robbie dressed like a flat earth science experiment with God's head in between the shirt clouds and sphere compass. That's pretty good. It's good. That's pretty good. Now we're approaching piss break clip of the week time. I think because it's old stuff, I think I can toss it off to the side. Oh, yeah, toss it off for later. I just thought this one would be interesting. Given what happened in court with the talk of the topless photos, etc., found this on my travels. Yeah,
you know, Aaron's dive into madness next year probably has something to do with reaching for a set of pom poms and that little movies fucking hang out for the Minnesota Vikings, male cheerleader, motherfucker. Just do it, Aaron.
Just do it.
Stumbled across this today. Well, I was going to clip something else, and then I stumbled across this. I was like, "Oh, this is interesting," given what's in the what was said at the hearing, HRO hearing.
Making fun of
God,
my
you were
titties.
cunty this morning.
I just had a nice no titty
You
show.
complained about your kisses.
You know what I think it is? I
chest.
think you were getting jealous that I was getting attention from my chest, so you had to shit on me to make me feel lower. Yeah, exactly.
Now, to be fair, he doesn't show nipple, but just casually pulls the shirt down and, he wants to show off his cleavage. I thought it was interesting, considering he's so bothered by topless photos of him being out on the internet. So does these seem like the actions of a man who doesn't like topless photos?
Fearful of his
Exactly.
life.
Yeah, exactly.
I try to embrace my sexuality, and that's what a guy gets these days.
No, I think you should put it
Shame.
all out there. I think you should go full frontal.
I got slut shamed today.
Full frontal with Aaron in the morning.
April, I get it. You were trying to show everyone what it feels like to be a woman on the internet. Well, guess what? We've got it now. Hurt people, hurt people. Thanks a lot.
I'm going to get to...
Isn't it crazy? Like, he knows these buzz phrases. He knows these buzzwords. Like, hurt people, hurt people. But he doesn't realize the hurt that he's caused his family. He's caused April. He's caused Gordy, his fucking dog. Although it's not a people. All he does is hurt people. But everyone's out to get Aaron. It's never, a look inward.
No, I was going to say that it's funny how, again, and I expect this from him, how dismissive and that's like cringe, lib, wine mom shit about hurt people. And then cut to him now, he's saying this shit unironically. Like you cannot make this up.
Yeah. No, that's what there was one other clip. I don't think I played this one. And again, I put out a clip last week of Aaron just calling everyone mentally ill. I think it was my last Thursday clip. It was just everyone's mentally ill. All of us, all four of us, we're mentally ill.
Yep.
Mentally ill.
Everyone in our chat is mentally ill. But Aaron says stuff like this again, just another example of unironically.
Everybody has a problem with me. That's a fact.
Karmic, I just want to talk to you. I don't dislike you. We don't know each other. You were on my show once.
Okay.
If you go out and you meet an asshole, you met an asshole. If you go out and all you meet are assholes, you're the asshole.
And they are easily
the shit.
We'll just drink that in for a second. That Steel Toe Hate Squad. Steel Toe Hate Squad.
Unite.
All of these people have united. All of these assholes got together and said, fuck this guy. It's crazy. He doesn't see it.
What would he say? Consider the source.
Yes, exactly. We got some more cash over on
Cash is king.
Fine. I'll admit it. Haley and Jackie are way hotter than my dumb wife. I'm only with her for her money and because she is the only dumb CU next Tuesday that tolerates my yelling. Kayla, Fauci.
Bing, bing, bong.
Chargers suck.
Very good. Thank you, Cash. Cash coming up strong for us lately.
Cash is king.
Another $15. Thank you very much, Cash.
Does my hat really blow? I've gotten texts from 2 different people saying my hat's ugly.
Oh.
What's wrong with your hat?
I don't know. This is my favorite fucking hat. I barely ever wear this hat.
It's a good looking hat, Robbie. It's good looking.
It's great, Robbie.
Okay,
it's good stuff. All right, so the time has come, and it's timely because Cash just came in on Super Tip. And Cash, this week, presents our piss break clip of the week.
Yes.
And our piss break clip of the week is because we don't actually have a segment for her this week. I thought she would be the piss break clip of the week. It's this young
Touch
lady.
together. What do you think? We're going to do it. And it's going to be fun. Bing, 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 bing.
So it's Kiki for the piss break clip of the week. And what I decided to do is we're just going to do from the start of the show. It's the first couple of minutes of the start of the show. And when I say start of the show, Josh, I mean the start of the stream.
6 or 7 good minutes.
We're starting at the start of the stream with Kiki. This is how it starts out. Well, this is how I start out. More to the point. This is how I start out a Kiki stream when I go looking for clips. This is what you generally see come up.
Look at her go.
She's fucking fast. It's like they hired the guy from the fucking Peanuts to play piano.
A stand-up comic is wearing
Harry. Just waiting for this vodka to kick in.
Yay! Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Tell me now, or I'll start screaming. I think you can. I think it's safe to say that you can. Hi, welcome to Keanu Live. Welcome. Thank yourselves for being here. I'm not going to apologize for being late, but I will give you an excuse. But first, thank yourselves for being here. Hello, everyone. Yeah.
And I'm back. First of all, I just want to point out, I don't know if you'll notice the seconds on the screen as I was skipping.
Yeah, you put it in.
I got up to 3 or 4 minutes at a time with each skip, and it still went that long as it did. So that's wild how long she has the stream running for, as you know, that thing running for, and then she gets on and says, I'm not going to apologize for being late. So, why'd you even start your stream if you're just going to play that long of nonsense? But she's hit her key points. Has she said hello yet?
Yes.
Yeah. So she said hello maybe once or twice at this point.
Safe to share. Safe to say.
That's a
doppelganger.
We'll see if she says hello anymore. You know.
Hey. That was so crazy. Hi, everyone. I know. It truly isn't my fault. Eugene decided to do a little pop in on dearest Kevy Brenny, so I had to wait. And like a doting, wonderful, lovely wife, I did. But I have a rabble-rousing episode for you today. Just a rabble-rousing one.
Yes, it
is Gino's fault. Hi, Aaron.
Oh, great.
Different Aaron. Aaron James. Hi, Johnny Claire.
Wait. I tell you, love the clarification. Gino goes, hey, buddy. And she's like, oh, no, not that Aaron. No, you're not. Don't say hello to this Aaron. Fuck this Aaron. You're thinking of the wrong Aaron.
And the crowd goes wild. Hi. 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone who's here right now.
Play the drop.
You know what? It's a special.
The drop?
No. Keanu, where's the where's the Kiki bucks drop?
No, well, I just remembered I've got a drop. Hang on, fuck. Where is it? Maybe it's gone. I had one of Merce. Yeah, I had one of Merce saying, "Is Keanu this fucking stupid?"
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Night. What's a better? Okay, a number over 1 million, Eugene, that strikes your fancy.
1,000,001.
Eugene.
What?
And yeah, so I felt like that was enough time at that point. I thought I could get a piss done by that long. So that's all I clipped. That's all the Kiki, Kiki only we've got for today. But we've got a lot to get to. Of this.
Has no loyalty to those two pieces of shit. Like, there's no loyalty among all the fake everyone in the chat. They're all fucking losers that fucking live vicariously through this shit. They have no fucking lives. Shut the fuck up with your opinion. It's a friend of telling you shut the fuck up and talk about things you know about, but don't lower yourself to the level of this bunch of fair? No, you're not allowed to say to me, let's say you were stolen, materialistic stupid shit. Flat broke.
Flat broke.
Flat broke!
Just woke up the family with that one. Good stuff. So yeah, Gino did a what do you call it? A pop-up Dabble stream, I think is what he referred to it as.
Neat.
And as everyone would be familiar with, is the fact that anytime Gino talks about the Dabbleverse, funny enough, similar to what Aaron says, they're all obsessed losers with nothing better to do. But he'll fire up a stream and do an hour and a half on it. Sure. You know. Now, before we get too deep into Dabbleverse stuff, this is classic Gino storytelling. In fact, he's better than usual. Like, he actually sticks to the point of the story here. This is not going off on tangents. But what's great is he doesn't go off on a tangent. He explains the story, and I've got questions at the end of it. But he's talking about Bob leaving.
Bob's another fucking train wreck that I'm fine with him. He's a senile old man. I love him.
So I also set up with, before this, Gino's talked about the two guys in the Dabbleverse that he thinks are like all right, trustworthy, solid dudes. Kevin Brennan and Chad Zermach are his picks in the Dabbleverse as not crazy and damaged. They're because he knows them, he's met them, right? So if he's met them in real life, then yeah. But yeah, during the Kevin Brennan, Chad Zermach stuff, he gets on the Bob.
Old man, I love him. You could clip this and show him, but I'll be honest, I never got over how when that big fat tub of shit Tommy made a fake exact duplicate of my Twitter and then made a fake video of fucking whatever, like me on stage, but then he dubbed over I was shitting on the karaoke music at Bob's Shit Club with Kevin. Bob believed it, and I could see how Bob would believe it.
All right, so can we, just to be clear, I have questions.
Exact duplicate of my Twitter and then made a fake video of fucking whatever, like me on stage, but then he dubbed over I was shitting on the karaoke music.
Where do you get the audio of you shitting on the karaoke music that he dubbed over? Whether you said it on stage or not, it's kind of irrelevant. You said it, didn't you? If he was able to dub it over, right? Like, is that what Bob would be pissed off about? Is that you said it at all? Sure, being on stage is probably worse, maybe better. You might have been on air when he was shitting on it. They got the audio from, but then what he closes it out with,
he dubbed over I was shitting on the karaoke music at Bob's Shit Club with Kevin.
But then he calls it a shit club anyway. But he's still mad at Bob for believing the fake video, even though what Bob was mad about is still guilty of. So just setting the tone for Gino of how he understands human interaction. There's some wild clips to come and Gino's thoughts on life, but a little bit left of this.
I believed it, and I could see how Bob would believe it because he's 107 years old and it was new to him. But I never let that go because he didn't believe me when he sat at my desk and I told him. So I get that.
Yeah, so that was that. So yeah, he also said there, I get it. Bob's 107 years old, and he doesn't understand this bit. Well, because of that, we're going to jump ahead in a few clips. We're going to jump to when Kiki joins the show. After he just said Bob's 107 years old and, easily fooled by these things. Let's have Kiki join the show. See what happens there.
Hi, honey.
What are you doing? I'm trying to do a set. Hi, baby.
Hi, darling. What?
Can't hear you.
Oh.
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Really?
There was.
That's right. We can hear her. Yeah, everyone can hear her. Gino, you can't hear her.
There's no tongue. Can't hear you.
And he's just rolling through the chat. It's just immediately her fault, not mine, not my problem. I'm just going to read the chat and tell her, can't hear you. Can't hear you.
No. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she pretty? Look at my wife. Psst, psst,
Not you.
I'm fucking her. Hey.
What a grown, like just a grown adult right there. Just, thank you, Echo Pineapple, for £2.
I don't interrupt anybody.
Interrupting NJ. Hit the like button. Or hit like, you idiots, is actually what he said.
Good looking out, Echo.
Thank you, Echo. Yeah, I don't say that enough. Hit the like button, folks.
Hit the like button.
It helps with the algorithm. Let's get our YouTube numbers above Aaron's. Where I can officially say we've passed his morning show as well. We've passed
That's our goal, Ozzy, just to get our numbers above his numbers.
Yeah. And just YouTube, Aaron. All right, don't get too upset. I know I'm never catching your Rumble numbers, but YouTube's the main platform.
Wait, apropos to that, I heard this motherfucker say the other day, I think it was in that Karmic clip, that MLC gets steel toe numbers or like
Steel toe would fucking love MLC.
What?
Yeah. Steel toe's numbers are fucking rank at the moment. He's even on Rumble, he's only getting around 200 or whatever. Yeah, he's putting on a brave face, but it's not going in the right direction for
he's hemorrhaging.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And the problem is, like, he goes, "Oh, we've got away from this drama stuff and got rid of the fags," but he's also got rid of most of the people that were watching the show.
Calling his audience fags, that'll go well. That won't end up resulting in even more people leaving the show.
No.
Yeah.
They buy sneakers too, Robbie.
Yeah, exactly. Fags buy sneakers.
Faggots buy sneakers too, man.
But also he reacts like that one earlier where I felt like it wasn't necessarily a hater. Maybe it was, but he has that attitude. I've seen a couple of clips lately where he's reacting to something and you're like, I think that's a fan of the show being like helpful, not a cunt trying to fuck with you, but just anything that's not saying love the show, Aaron, or making a racist joke or something, Aaron perceives as this is a hater trying to bring me down, so I'm gonna mock them. Yeah, very bizarre. But anyway, let's see 56-year-old Gino, much younger than 107-year-old Bob Levy.
We can't hear you. No one can hear you. No one can hear you. No one.
No, Gino, everyone but you can hear it. That's actually what's going on. But no one correct, like in terms of like the other 7.8 billion people or whatever in the world that we're not watching, that they couldn't. But yeah,
Can hear you.
So
hold on, Jesus Christ, hold on. All right, fix your sound and come back. I'm gonna kick you. Come back when your sound's better, and I'll know to bring you on. Kicking you. Come back when your sound's better, and I'll know to bring you back on.
I mean, she can come back immediately, Gino. She can come back straight away. It sounds fine, but good for Gino. He figured it out. So let's watch this 56-year-old man as the gears tick in his head. Oh, where is it? The gears tick in his head, and he figures out what's going on.
Oh my God. It was me. She's going to kill me. She's going to kill me. It was me. My fucking tab was muted. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
So, yes, Gino had muted the tab, the StreamYard tab.
Oh, Gene.
He finds I've never muted a tab ever. I've never muted a tab. The fact that he finds ways to fuck things up that nobody's ever thought of.
Was he,
like that's part of his
porn
genius.
on the other tab, and that's what I had to do.
Yeah, keep that down low.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I was like, well, I'm like racing my head. Why would you ever need to mute a tab? And that's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, that's probably a good suggestion. And that's a good thing to keep in mind as well when we get to some of the other clips. What just went on there? So I've got to go back up because I skipped ahead. Oh yeah, let's get into the. No, we'll go to him being a child, reacting to Carlos Danger being in the chat. Now, Robbie and Josh, you're probably not familiar with Carlos Danger, but NJ, you'd be quite familiar, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the sentient pile of laundry. No, actually, all bullshit aside, he's one of my favorite. Every time I see him in the chat, I'm watching MLC. I'm like, okay, get the link now. Get the link. Yeah.
I think a very reasonable, level-headed fella, pretty measured. You know, he doesn't fly off the handle, doesn't make crazy accusations or anything like that.
Nope.
Used to be good buddies trying to help out Ray DeVito. And as we all know, Gino hates Ray DeVito. And piece by piece on a stream, Carlos Danger picked apart a Ray DeVito story about Gino Bisconte, which you think Gino would appreciate. But no, Gino's a child.
We're angry. He's so self-absorbed, and you should have just listened to me. But you didn't, which is why Gino was...
He couldn't finish saying self-absorbed without saying, you should have just listened to me. To me.
Self-absorbed, and you should have just listened to me. But you didn't, which is why Gino was right, and Carlos Danger is a piece of shit not worth my time. Not once ever did you apologize for taking Ray's side, for believing anything negative about me. But
56-year-old man. Let's roll it back. So listen to what a grown-ass fucking adult just said.
Shit not worth my time. Not once ever did you apologize for taking Ray's side, for believing anything negative about me. But again,
he needs an apology for taking Ray's side. What the fuck are you talking about? He was helping Ray out for a while. This is his brain. It's, what do they call it? Stunted growth or whatever. Like something happens when you're a fucking child and your brain never fucking goes past that. You're always in that child mentality. That's what it comes across with him. All this stuff is so childish and petty. Maybe it's early teen years where you think faggot and the N-word is like, you know, super funny
Peak
and
of
brilliant.
comedy.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a good phrase. That looks like a completely different person, doesn't it? Sorry, NJ, you look like you had something you were going to roll with.
No. I'm just I was thinking about one time when Ray told me a story that he did a gig with Gino, and Gino's set was basically him running around screaming the N-word on stage. Yeah. That doesn't sound like the Gino we know, right? Ray is a liar. No, you're right, Gene. No, you would never do that.
Now, I get like Ray is terrible with that shit. Like, yeah, Ray will just give a bunch of misinformation, but just he's like, yeah, whatever. Like, it's pretty much what happened. But it's also, you can believe it. Like, that's all I've ever heard about Gino is he gets on stage and screams the N-word.
There's nothing funny about the N-word, Ozzy, except, you know, you can't spell Negro without Gino.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Robbie.
All right, let's do we go to the
verifying it in my head just
we'll go to the pretty antisocial and talking just the nobodies in general in the Dabbleverse that annoy him. Now he's going to say something in here. Just remember the Kiki Kiki didn't have sound, and that clip just then. Just keep that in mind as he goes through this rant. Oh, there we go.
Equipment, okay, and I'll be a podcaster. If you don't get that, those fat cunts. I'm sorry. The what are they? The pretty antisocial podcast. What the fuck do they do? Well, they report on the shit Aaron does, and you and your wife. Okay. And what does that do? Well, and it's all lies about me and my wife, and that's fine. That's fine. Like, but you listen to it, and that's fine because it entertains you. But is that all they're doing? Dancing monkeys?
Gino, pretty antisocial, are very thorough. If you checked out the show, which I know you have, because you and Kiki rant and rave about the little clips that are hurtful to your teeny tiny little brains, and you skip past all of the massive facts that Pretty Antisocial bring to the table, the backing evidence that they take a bit of time to prep for a show because they got a plan for a show that they want to put on, and they're like, bring all the stuff that relates to that show. You're the dancing monkey that says, I'm going to go live out of the blue and rant and rave about people I don't like with no facts about it. Just, I'm going to randomly bring up chats and blah, blah, blah. You're the dancing monkey, dumbass. You're only doing this. You only go live in hopes that people will give you super chats. You don't do a show, as Aaron Imholt would say. You know, there's no intention of that. It's just, oh, let's see what the chat says. I'll rant about some people I hate, blah, blah, blah. Completely missing the point that what we give you shit for is you lived off of Compound Media. It was such a lucky gig for you, and you can't do it without Garrett and Steve running everything and just sitting you in front of a microphone. You got found out, and you got found out that you didn't really have an audience anyway, because if you were that good, pretty sure people would have paid for Garrett and Steve to stay with Gino and keep In Hot Water going. I think they're doing a lot better than you, Gino, right? They've got a Patreon. I know you helped them build it. Sure. Yeah.
Which is wild because their show sucks. Their show is just dog shit. These are two of the dumbest, blankest motherfuckers out there, and they're doing better than you, Gino.
I'd argue to say a dancing monkey is fucking more entertaining than Gino.
That's
100%.
true. That's true. Hobo says, and what you meant to say is Gino is a zero. But effectively. I'm a broadcaster, Hobo. All right? I'm a broadcaster. I like to be descriptive when I explain these things.
No offense. Is that all they're doing? Because they're lying, or maybe it's storytelling, and you know nothing about them, and they don't want you to know anything about them. Like, you know everything about me. Like that's what most entertainers are like. Okay, like you've seen most.
What? That's what most entertainers are like. That's how many bonkers stories have come out about. I mean, let's just point to Kevin Spacey, where everyone was like, "Holy shit, dude! What have you been up to?" And all these different celebrities that get caught up in some shit and like, "Holy fuck! How were they caught up in that?" Like, no. They try and keep as much private as possible. They're not going out and telling everybody all the ridiculous details of their life. You're one of the dummies that does it, Gino. You spill all this shit online because you're an idiot with no impulse control. You just have thought, think thought, say thought. That's
him and Aaron are cut from the same cloth on it.
Yeah. But he is breaking down further and further. Like the distractions are way more frequent these days than they used to be. Like he is definitely on a downhill ride to dementia. Very early. Like, have fun with that, Kiki, by the way. Spoon feeding him. Spoon feeding him his whiskey so that he can still vomit on himself.
He ain't no Doc Holliday, man. This ain't coming out the same way.
Comics, I should say. You've known all about me. You know I am. And yet you choose to believe people you've never met in your life, and you get what you deserve. But that's another thing the Dabbleverse does that makes me laugh. It takes these absolute nobodies, Pretty Antisocial girls, J-Mo, almost forgot his name, Clearwater Chad, Shmuel Buckman, all these fucks.
All right, Geno, putting Pretty Antisocial in the same bracket as those other three nothings you just named is absolutely ridiculous. They are crushing it right now. They get your total views on this video, Geno, from 5 days ago. Pretty Antisocial had that many people, no, more than that, watching them live on Friday. They are way above you. You're a nobody, idiot. Yeah, you used to hang out with Artie Lang. Congratulations. You're a nobody. Nobody gives a fuck. You've got nothing to offer. That's why you're doing gigs for 5 people in the basement of a fucking restaurant because you're a nothing and a nobody. But keep ranting about the nothings and nobodies.
Nobodies, and you bring them in, and they're fucking like. I love the people like Gino's a lol cow or LOL cow. I don't know which it is.
Remember I said, remember those previous clips? First of all, just saying that lol cow, LOL cow, I don't know which it is. Like, just there's a sign right there. But before you were convinced that your wife had fucked up by having no sound. And then in the follow-up clip, now I've forgotten what was in the follow-up clip. He doesn't know why, though, people refer to him as a lol cow. Oops, did I go back too far?
Joe Buckman, all these fucking nobodies, and you bring them in, and they're fucking like. I love that people are like Gino's a lol cow or LOL cow. I don't know which it is. LOL cow, or is it lol cow? It's lol cow, right? And they're like Gino's a lol cow. No, you understand, because I mean, I guess I have no right to tell you I'm not, right? Because I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is, but look, I'm just here doing my thing. And it'd be one thing if I wanted you to like me or needed you to like me, but I have all the friends I need. I have all the fans I need.
Yeah, that's definitely what successful, happy people say. Is I've got all I need right here. Just me and my wife screaming into a webcam about people that we don't care about. Apparently, interesting.
People I need to follow me and be my fans are either the sparse population on on the YouTube or on the fucking Rumble, or they're the people that come to the shows. And
so there's 7 people that Geno's happy having 7 people in his life. Kiki and the 6 people that watch him do comedy. Good stuff, Gino. Crushing it. The Great Deadfall, I've just seen out the corner of my eye. The Great Deadfall is over on Super Tip and is using voices. And Deadfall has never let me down with a voice tip. Thank you for the 26.50 it takes to get 5 voices. Well, 2 voices 5 times. Anyway, here we go. Deadfall. I've talked it up.
I'm sick of you bastards too. Ranger sitting there like a homeless discount Jesus. I'm sick of you all, especially Robbie. The Mariners suck, Robbie. They used to suck. They continue to suck and will suck in the future. Say it, Robbie. Say it.
I know, Gino. The Mariners suck.
Okay, Robbie, you're cool, but the rest of these jackoffs are huge piles of shit. Not like normal, reasonable people like you and I, Robbie.
You tell them, Gino. Want to get some Taco Bell?
I'm sick of you bastards.
Oh shit! Home run, Deadpool.
Yeah, great job. He didn't let me down. I talked it up. He didn't let me down.
Taco Bell this early in the morning would be real dangerous. Just sets you up for a bad day.
Honestly, I don't think you could. Hey, Robbie, not even.
Could I get Taco Bell this early in the morning?
No, sorry. Turn that quickly. I was going to say, I don't think you could turn that quickly, but I don't think you could turn it all when it comes to Gino, right? Like, Gino infuriates you, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to sit and eat Taco Bell with Gino, I guess.
No.
I'm saying. No.
Not even if Gino
I would
was
actually
paying
rather.
for it.
I would opt not to eat, which is saying a lot.
Whoa. I'd assume you'd go, yeah, I'll come eat with you, but can you just not talk? We'll just sit there in silence.
Yeah.
I'll eat my Taco Bell and I'll leave. Right? Now I've got to remember where I was at.
You could just put Gino on mute while you're eating.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
ideal.
maybe you can mute the tab.
He grosses me out.
Exactly.
So I'd lose my appetite anyway.
All right, let's get on to shitting on the ladies of the Ricada, I guess. Let's start with April. He's still very mad at April and Kayla. We know he's mad at Kayla, but he's still mad at April. So let's see how. Oh, actually, before we do that, I've just noticed again over on Super Tip, Principled Uncertainty again. Thank you very much. Very generous tonight with another $5. Says, thanks, boys. Great show. Off to kill. Oh, damn it. I should have full screened first. Thanks, boys. Great show. Off to kill zombies in VR like a retard. Well, isn't that funny that I called the show virtual reality today? There you go. Thank you, Principled Uncertainty.
What game?
Go
He
kill them
leaves off the
zombies,
most-
man.
Yeah, he leaves off the most important part. What zombie game?
Yeah, because it could be quite a few games at this point.
Yeah, no, especially on VR. That's like
What did I do? There we go.
I completely forgot I had an Oculus Rift. I was cleaning up my room yesterday. I was like, oh shit, I have one. Okay, I might as well use it.
And now we've got Mole Nose coming in. Oh, sorry, whoever that was in the chat. I've said coming in a couple of times. Mole Nose, thank you for the $5. Says, Oggy, Oggy, Oggy. Oi, oi, oi. Thank you very much.
I've never had Golden Corral. This is the last time I'm going to address this.
Robbie, for you, would be Golden Corral Zombies. It
Not a
does.
buffet guy.
Yeah, but everyone would assume you'd be a buffet guy, I guess.
I mean, that's fair. I got to say.
All right, let's get to Gino shitting on April.
And not in that order. But I'll never forgive April because April was good friends with Keanu, all of us. And she literally lied to her about that. And you could be like, no, court documents. Shut the fuck up with stupid court documents that say half-truths. I shouldn't even say half-truths. They're like, well, he squeezed her. Like, that's debatable. And
Gino, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go low and bring up Jason Scoop and bogus court documents and blah, blah, blah. Because I could easily do that. That Ashley LaRue put those things in the HRO because thought it said something about Aaron's character, etc. April didn't make the statements when they were all on cocaine. It was 2 years or a year and a half before the cocaine. Yeah, it's interesting what Gino chooses to believe and doesn't choose to believe. But go on, Gino. How did April hurt you again? Tell me what she did to you, Gino.
And if you don't know enough about April, April's been a lying. If you don't know, if you're like, should I believe April? Do I think April exaggerated when she said, he squeezed me so hard? The same woman that was willing to live with a fucking piece of shit, fucking waiting for him to break up.
Wait, what's your point, Gino? Sorry, I'm confused here now. I'm very confused.
So
again,
Aaron is the piece of shit here we're talking about.
Yeah. Still not addressing what she did to you, but let's just confirm.
April's been a lying. If you don't know, if you're like, should I believe April? Do I think April exaggerated when she said, he squeezed me so hard? The same woman that was willing to live with a fucking piece of shit, fucking waiting for him to break up with his wife because she liked money so much. If you don't get that, she's an opportunistic cunt. And what would an opportunistic cunt do? Well, we have proof that as an opportunistic cunt, muttering, John, I'm sure you'll agree here, she literally lived in that guy's guest house. When Aaron's like, I'm getting at her, she's like, go. I like the money and the drugs.
Oh, you mean so the guy that she alleged to be abusing her left and she said go because she actually had people to protect her now? Like, did that thought cross your mind, Gino? Or is it just because what Aaron's told you? Because the only two people that can speak on what happened between Aaron and April is Aaron and April. Oh, and the kids, actually. Aaron did say that the kids walked in on him arguing. So I guess the kids could probably testify to it as well. But yeah, so it's just, we believe Aaron, of course. And April's an opportunistic cunt. Do you know what an opportunistic cunt is? When you get text messages from a friend that's not been heard from since her arrest, and you go read them to the internet for views and likes, that's an opportunistic cunt, isn't it? I would have thought. Wonder who did that. Yeah, wonder who did that. Oh, both of you did that. That's right. Both you and your wife. You and your wife did that. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
If you don't get that that's an opportunistic cunt, then I get why you don't get the fact that Kayla Ricada is a dumb cunt slob whore. And we'll get to that.
Yeah, let's get to that. Should we get to that?
Let's do.
Because again, so that clip, he didn't necessarily address what April did to him and to Keanu. Sort of more addressed the accusations she made about Aaron a year before Gino and Keanu met. met them, but whatever. Cool. We'll get on to the Kayla thing. Now, this has gotten again to almost mentally ill levels. This thing with Kayla, like Gino, I said it last week. I'll say it again. This doesn't upset anyone. This doesn't hurt anyone. You keep saying that she's a slob cunt whore. It literally just makes you sound like a psychopath. But keep doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on it because you just sound worse and worse. But here we go.
By the way, this guy Jacob Shed had sent a super chat. Some guy that's obsessed with me, and I love the trolling. But here we go.
So he literally just said the guy who super chats is obsessed with Gino. Just Jewel, thank you for being a member for 3 months. I can only assume Gino is still working for Toe. I mean, there's got to be. Well, I don't know. Toe's pretty tight with his money, so
that asshole piece of shit he just referred to him as. Yeah. Keep paying him, Aaron.
Well, that was Ricada he was referring to, not realizing that he could have easily been talking about Aaron. But yeah,
exactly.
But let's see. So the super chatter is obsessed with Gino. Who's Gino obsessed with?
Clip this, Doom. It's a beaut. Watch this.
It's going to be their Kayla Ricada, Nick Ricada's whore cunt slob wife.
Oh, stop it. He's not in.
Now, let me point something out about Chrissy Mayer. I love her. There's nothing I wouldn't do for her. I adore her family. I was almost the godfather to her child, but I'm a piece of shit Christian. But I love Chrissy's like she won't even engage in it, and she shouldn't, but she knows she can, which I love too. She's like,
so he just said she shouldn't react to it, but she knows she can't, or she knows she shouldn't. Like it's like you put these feelings and thoughts into other people's heads because you have to be right. You're this child that needs validation for. Oh, damn it! I'm going to hit play. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I'm going to deal with something.
No, watch. Let's do it again.
You know who else is going to be there? Kayla Ricada, Nick Ricada's whore cunt slob wife.
Stop it. He's not involved in that.
I'm sorry.
Kayla catching strays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve that.
Now, I love both these guys, but when Cecil says Kayla catching strays, this is him saying like, well, I need those FNT clicks, so I'll just say she's catching strays. And to Cecil, it is her catching strays. To me, it affects my life directly because that stupid slob contour couldn't fucking let the revenge porn thing go. And if you think, first of all, I'm going to tell you right now, if you think it's revenge porn, that's fine. But please don't ever vote Republican again. Don't ever vote Republican again. Okay? And I know you're all conservatives or you wouldn't be in the Dabbleverse. And that's one thing I love about you guys. There's no way you'd show your fucking cock cunt faces here. But
no shot,
if
Gene.
anyone believes
no
in revenge porn, okay? If anyone does, that's fine. But don't get me wrong. The second you fucking put a naked picture of yourself out there, take responsibility for it. And she didn't. And it's one thing to not take responsibility for it, but it's another thing for her to let fucking all of our names get dragged through this. And the people that suffer the most are her 5 fucking children. But she puts up with it because she wants that.
All right, I'm back. Apologies for that. Jesus Christ. Has anyone got any thoughts?
Gino's a fucking douchebag, man. What a god damn.
Gino's trying to make the Republican Party the party of revenge porn, and that caring about revenge porn is a lib thing. You don't want to be like a pussy lib that cares about sharing sexual images without consent to other people, right?
So just like with Aaron, usually whatever Gino's for, I'm against. So I might have to look back. I might have to do some self-reflection of the way I've viewed politics for the last 33 years. Now that Gino's come out as a full-blown Republican, I might have to do some soul searching.
It's a good point. I forgot that he brought the politics into it, as if
I might just have to
relevant to any of
go
this.
from conservative libertarian to full-blown comic. There's still time.
You could just be a full-blown independent, Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the worst of all of them, let's be honest.
He's like, God damn it, that's nothing. It went nothing.
Shit show, thanks for being a member for 3 months. You guys seen that Luigi Greenberg guy? Genius. I mean, I've seen Luigi.
Is that the guy who shot everybody? Or not shot everybody, shot the insurance guy?
No, that's Luigi Maggio. No, Luigi Greenberg is a...
is he a lawyer?
Yeah, he's the lawyer, streamer, does Skeptical Robot.
That's just me and my ADD brain. I hear Luigi and I instantly think shooter or the video game character, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Money. She's a grubby a money grubbing Slav contour. Now let's watch a little more.
She didn't deserve to drag my name.
Look at him, barefoot. I saw people mention that in the chat.
Oh!
I didn't forget about that. Barefoot's in there.
Barefoot Gino.
That's so rude.
That's another win for the toe.
Through the mud with a friggin' revenge porn charge that she didn't take responsibility for.
Whoa. All right, so here it is. Sorry, let's just...
Through the mud with a friggin'...
Damn it, not quite far enough.
More.
She didn't deserve to drag my name through the mud with a friggin' revenge porn charge that she didn't take responsibility for actions for, did she?
I don't know any of those.
Now, first of all, how is your name dragged through the mud? That confuses me greatly. You were listed as a witness to the crime because you're the person who received the picture. What responsibility does Kayla have to take for what happened? Now, remember, this is why he cannot stop calling her a slob cunt whore, all the different ways that he calls it. But NJ, what's your thoughts?
Oh, okay. That she has to take responsibility, and also dragging Gino's name through the mud. Gino, we have you on video with Ant playing in literal fucking garbage, like that.
Yeah,
that is documented. And okay, last night on KB's episode, which I look now on the Patreon, and it's titled "Mr. Imholt's Genitalia." So yeah, he was raving, doing the same shtick, and then saying that it's cool because Chad Zumach knows he's a good guy, and I go like, oh wow, Chad Zumach, that's a real trusted source. He's like, at NJ Ranger 2 on, who hurt you, buddy? I'm like, okay, why did he get butt hurt? Because of this super chat, and I quote, Gene, speaking from experience as a prolific revenge pornographer, the Larry Flint of sending around ladies' pics without their consent. Gino is wrong. Stacy Pressman, Alex Engelbert, and potentially underage, allegedly, Jules David. All pics that Gino. So I understand, Gino, that this is like, and maybe that's why he wants to shift the Republican Party platform more towards a pro-revenge porn stance. Because this directly benefits him. This is like he's a corporation that wants, we're going to get an income tax lowering. Yeah. So I can't believe, and that she has to take responsibility for Aaron doing, your boy didn't do too bad, did he? This is low even for him.
Yeah, it's... Everyone keeps asking him, like, whenever he does one of the posts, like, I always see comments where it's like, Geno, like, what actually is your beef with Kayla? Just the same with April before, the clip of April before. It's like, what's your beef? Like, why are you so viscerally angry about it? And I think that's what he thinks the Dabbleverse is. Now, yeah, sure. There are definitely people, and in all of the different versus sectors, whatever you call of the internet, there you've got your section of people that take it a little bit too far, get a little bit crazy about it, perhaps look into too much stuff or whatever. But for the most part, it's ball busting. It's watching shows and goofing on or pointing out when someone is losing their mind. And this just smacks of his brain deteriorating so much from the alcohol abuse. 56 years old, he was vomiting on himself at the steel toe fucking party. Like, it still blows my mind. Like, the last time I drank that heavily was probably 2 years ago at a Bucks party, or sorry, bachelor party, as you guys call it. And even that, it wasn't to like vomiting drunk level. It was just a heavy night that felt terrible the next day. And I'm early 40s. I don't do that anymore. Like 56, you can't understand that you're destroying yourself, destroying your brain. I'm being called weak. Hey, I drank for 17 hours. Thank you very much. All right? I didn't go weak. But no, like he's comfortable with it. He almost brags about it at times. So it's like he's this big drinker. And it's like, you're 56. You need to think about like how much life you got left, man. Like you can't be a kid forever. You can't be the fucking party boy forever. It's
he won't make it to 107 like he said the other guy.
Yeah, exactly.
No freaking way.
I'm gonna stop that one there because he does this thing where he loops. He doesn't even back Chrissy into a corner. I think Chrissy just wants to move on, and so Chrissy says it's true to something, or that's true. Sorry, to something he said, and he loops that 3 or 4 times, and it was like, "Yep, I won that argument."
Mm-hmm.
So good one, child. Something you brought up that she didn't want to talk about. You are calling a win for the Geno, or Geno was right. Yeah, Geno was right is another win for the toe. Yeah. I've never seen someone wrong about everything be so right. It's pretty incredible. I'm going to skip. I've got a clip here of Michaeline, the magic she brought to the show, but I don't think we got the time for it. We'll do a bit of this. We'll do a bit of wet brain Geno, considering we're discussing his alcohol-induced dementia.
Too, but I was just venting all my frustration, about like, oh, baby talk. I'm sorry, hon. What is it?
So he was just saying I was venting my frustration. He was about to explain to her that he was venting about the Dabble verse.
Oh, baby talk. I'm sorry, hon. What is it?
No, I love doing your self-tape. Like when we have to, remember when we did the one with the ladder?
Yeah, and then Curtis John turned it into perverted shit. He's mean.
That was fun. We're there to help you. Rasta Kiki. Anyway, go ahead, Eugene. I didn't mean to hijack your stream.
Oh, no, baby. I like that you came by. Stancil said he was going to come by. Piece of shit.
Oh, wow.
I know where
talent.
he is.
Yeah.
What's that?
What were you going to say?
I said Stancil said he was going to come by too. Send him the link.
Before that.
I'm not sure. I was saying I was going to self-tape, and then I said I was going to.
Yeah. So you see what I mean? Like dude, it was seconds ago. You were explaining to her that you were ranting about the Dabble verse, and then she brought up the self-tape thing, which distracted you, and you can't get back there. You can't go back because you're so damaged. Like it's at the point, like, because he's such an arrogant prick, like it's funny to me, and like I find it very amusing that you're killing your brain. But it's actually at a point now of like, Kiki, do something. Like, you are going to have to be feeding him and fucking changing his diapers and shit. Like, that's going to happen very soon if you don't put a stop to it. He is fucked. He's completely fucked.
Did she listen to the for better or for worse part when they made that union happen?
No, I don't think so.
It's gross. It's gross. All right, let's get us on the home stretch because we've blown past 2 hours. This comparison again, back to April. How does this compare? So remember, April got in. It was November 2024. I think they met the Ricadas. Imholtz met the Ricadas, and in May of 2023, April and the Ricadas were arrested on cocaine possession charges. So what are we talking there? 6 months, 7 months at a stretch that April was deep in cocaine. Well, let's see what comparison Geno's got.
She didn't. You don't know where she is.
Well,
She was dragged kicking and screaming with whippets coming out of her pockets away from Nick Ricada because she lost the fucking, what was that, Mr. Beast, who could stay the longest for the piece of shit sweatball fucking, what's he do? Whippet boy.
By the way, Aaron got dragged kicking and streaming by the HRO that his ex-wife filed against him that threatened to take his kids away. Just so you remember, Gino, that's what made Aaron, get out of the situation. But literally, a month before April left him, he was willing to get rid of the kids to stay with April. Let's not worry about that part of it. April got arrested. All right.
What's he do? Whippet boy. She did not crawl through a river of shit and come out on the other side, or we would have seen her. There's a reason we can't see her. Let me tell you something about my friend Artie Lang. My friend Artie Lang did not crawl through a river of shit and come out on the other side. He crawled through a river of shit and he can't come out on the other side because he's still so fucked up because of his love of heroin.
Yeah, cocaine and heroin over decades of abuse is what did that to Artie Lang. You're talking about a bitch that did coke for 6 months. Are you insane to bring Artie Lang into this? I couldn't believe it. Even Kiki
That's
goes.
wild.
Even Kiki says after. I don't know how that comes into it, but sure. Yeah. Artie Lang is one of the biggest drug fiends in entertainment history. Well, so one that survived anyway. Like he should be a Chris Farley or a Belushi or one of those that where it all, crashes. What early 30s, I think it was for both of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what Artie should have been, but Artie's somehow lived. We don't know what state he's in right now. This is a 29-year-old girl doing coke for 6 months. Calm the fuck down, Gino. Calm the fuck down.
She can walk it off.
She can walk it off, indeed. But Gino is just... He's so not willing to give April a break that it's the thing of like... He's now... wait. Artie Lang comparison. Yeah, it's the semantics of it that we haven't seen April, like he said it in that clip. Like we haven't seen her. Now him and Aaron and others say, "Oh, the Dabbleverse thinks this is all real life," but now because we haven't seen April on the internet, that's not real. What? Like I'm confused. But anyway, let's see if we can explain it.
Side.
As far as we know, she's staying off the internet.
We don't know.
Well, we know.
Everything with you is a caveat, as far as we know.
All right. Do you think that she's living in some other weird side house and still doing whippets? And
I don't know. I know what our friend Aaron Imholt is doing.
Oops, I meant to.
Everybody does.
What Nick Ricada is.
So he knows what his buddy Aaron Imholt's doing. What do you know about it? Other than, all right, he hung out with him like a month ago at the anniversary show for a weekend. But other than that, because you see him on stream. Okay.
I know what he's doing. I know what Nick Ricada is doing for the most part. Okay.
How do you know that? I have no idea what Nick Ricada is doing. Like, even when he streams, I've got no idea. But again, Gino, you see what you see on the internet. You got no idea about most of their life, just the hours that they're on air. Now, Aaron gives away too much information about his life while he's on air, so we get a bit more info on Aaron. Most people don't know what's going on with Nick at all because he doesn't dive into it for the most part. Again, to quote Gino, for the most part, we don't know what Nick's doing. For the most part, people don't know what I'm doing in my day-to-day life. I'm on here once a week and occasionally on Twitter, throwing some tweets out there. But other than that, not a lot of online action that is, verifiable. I could be online all the time.
For the most part.
For the most part.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Can't I just be like, hopefully...
Yeah, you can do that. God forgive me if you think you can say, and that's what I said. Don't say if, and don't say I think. Say I hope. Hope's a
So it's semantics now. It's literally, you can't say I'm glad April is moved on with her life. You got to say I hope April's moved on with her life. So that's how mad he is at these people that did nothing to him. Is that you can't even give them that. No, we don't know that for a fact, so we can't give him that credit. So until she puts her face back online, Geno's not going to believe it. But the only people that keep talking about April is Gino and fucking Keanu. Most people have moved on from April. Yeah. Gino, Kiki, and Aaron, of course. Aaron has definitely not moved on from April. I think I've got one more. Do I? Let's have a look. Yeah, this just gets into last little bit of April shit talk and then into Ricada. Oh, God, I keep forgetting that I've got to do a second click.
I'm telling you, I'm going to shit on her because she was so rude to us. When she apologized.
Is Nick Ricada.
You've not explained what she did to you at all, at any stage. Not explain anything April did to you. But she needs to apologize to them for them reading all their text messages on stream when she was trying to become a private person. But yeah, continue.
She was so rude to us. When she apologized.
Is Nick Ricada, and it's enough.
Keanu, they're all pieces of shit. And you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to blame Nick for everything because they were willing participants. Oh, wait, they were only Keanu, they were only following orders in the Holocaust. That's what those two dumb bitches are doing.
But yeah, this is comparable to the Holocaust.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, he brought it there.
Yeah, because that's Gino. Say the most extreme thing you can think of at the time. But also, isn't there a name being left off that? You know, like it's April and Kayla that get away with it, get to blame Nick. And there's someone else involved?
Who would that be?
I don't know. Maybe the person that's convinced them to act like maniacs, screaming about this shit when it doesn't do anything for you, Gino. What does this do for you other than make you look like a maniac that's been affected by a situation that really, for the most part, has nothing to do with you except the fact that you were the retard that Aaron sent the picture to. Because you're the kind of guy that, sing it with me, NJ, has a history of revenge porn.
Yep. 100%.
Because you're a child. Well, you know, teenager level, I guess. I guess he's teenage level. That would be cool amongst teenagers. Oh, you got naked pictures of her? Yeah, send them to me. Send them to me.
Hell yeah.
56-year-old men are not sending nudes of their partner around. Gino, you need to grow up, man. You need to grow up.
That's what those two dumb bitches are doing.
But is there anything that happened in this entire thing that Nick doesn't have some part of blame in?
No, not at all. Agree completely. But that doesn't mean they don't have.
What about the Aaron's abuse of April? Has Nick got anything to do with that? I thought that's on Aaron.
Well, he just did. We can't blame Nick for everything, but
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Hence the word root. The root of it.
Yes, but doesn't matter. Like that revenge porn.
Okay. So what's the big deal? It's like I believe and I truly think
that's great.
That April
that's
is like
great.
out of the situation because I did her a favor. So there you go.
Right.
And we'll end it on that. Kiki has convinced herself, and some of the dumb people that follow her have also fed into this. Kiki thinks when she doxed April, that's why April had to get out of that house and get on with her life. So Kiki thinks she's the hero in all of this. So imagine that. In all that discussion, that's what you come out of it is, yeah, well, I was the hero. I was the one who forced her to move out because I doxed her address. Bonkers attitude. I cannot imagine thinking that way about your friend. caring so little about them, while calling them a friend, caring so little to reveal any bit of information you have on them publicly, and then try and claim that you're the hero of their recovery. Absolutely crazy. I was going to talk some football because I'm angry at Jerry Jones, but this has been a long one, and I got to wrap it up. Before we do that, we do have to get to Krautcat on Super Tip. Thank you for the $5. And Krautcat says, "A wang gang, a wang gang." Thank you, Krautcat.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much for the $5, Krautcat. We appreciate it. A nice little thing to come in at the end. Yeah, like I say, not happy with Jerry Jones, but we can do that another time. It's probably, it's probably very timely, but 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I need to go to bed. So we're going to wrap it there. Welcome back, NJ. Well, we'll go to Josh first. Josh, where are you going to be in Cincinnati?
Down on the river still, man. Making things look beautiful. They've got me in a neighborhood where there's like, the guy's crazy. He put up a bunch of market homes. So, I mean, they're bouncing me around. It's like, none of these have a buyer yet. Are you freaking crazy? It's a lot of money to lay out there.
As long as the check's cash.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. That's true.
Good point. Any social medias?
On, I guess, I'll say Twitter because Scoop says he doesn't like X. You can get me at NJ Hunt02. But other than that, just living.
Very good. NJ, I'm going to say welcome back. And I know that you started a show just before you went away. I listened to it all. I thought it was very good. And I was like, I'll listen to this every week. And then, boom, gone for a month or so, 6 weeks or whatever. So is that coming back, NJ?
Yeah, it's coming back Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. NJR Live with me and the great Flimsy Greenberg. So yeah, and that's on my channel, which is same as my name on everything, NJ Ranger 201 on Twitter, on YouTube, on Discord, on whatever, on Steam. Yeah, it's all the same shit.
Go give him a sub, check him out. Good egg, NJ, and with I was about to say Luigi, which is a big mistake. Flimsy Greenberg.
That was all Rochi was doing last night. Oh, your show with Luigi Greenberg.
Yes, I know. I know Flimsy's the OG Greenberg. I remember Flimsy in the NLO chat a couple of years ago. Good. Now you guys do well together. Yeah, I look forward to you getting back into it. Jackson Black says you have entered my algorithm. Well, that's exciting. Thanks for joining us. And in with that in mind, hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
Balmer, love you, Aussie guy. Good show, boys. Love you,
Thank you, Balmer.
Balmer's the best. I love Balmer. Robbie.
You can find us at Official USA Pod on X. You can find me and my lovely hat does not suck at Mariner Robbie on X. That's about it.
Very good. Yeah, look, I'll do a quick little rant to close it out. Yeah, fuck you, Jerry Jones. Micah Parsons is a fucking generational talent. What the fuck you think? You give money to fucking Dak Prescott, who ain't gonna do shit for nobody ever. But you're gonna fucking trade away Micah Parsons, who could lead a fucking defense forever. You know, all those good defensive players we had last year is because Micah Parsons was on the team and required 2 or 3 offensive linemen at a time. You're a fucking idiot. Fuck you, Jerry Jones. Die. Just die, please, so we can move on. I don't know. I might have to edit that, but no, I'm kidding. It's all good. It's all good, Robbie. There was laughs afterwards. It's fine. On X, I am at that Sussy guy. Just imagine that Aussie guy and put an S where the A should be. We'll catch you next time on United States of Australia. Hit the like button.
But Pineapple's watching his wife get banged.
Die,
What kind of-
Jerry, die.